What's going on, guys? Papa Joke here, and today we have something very special to me, and I'm sure to every single person who's watching this, because you have all been waiting 11 years for College Football 25 to come out. And not only that, but we've been waiting for Dynasty, and me specifically, I have been waiting for Team Builder, and I am very, very excited to say that today we are starting our very first Dynasty of College Football 25. And so with that, we have made our team on Team Builder today. Just came out today if you're watching this on the 18th of July. And just a quick rundown. We're just going to go through kind of the settings of the league, where the team's at, just things like that. So first of all, the school is called Rainier View University. It is in Puyallup, Washington, which is my hometown. And the Rainier View is just, in Western Washington over here. Really the one big kind of geographical attraction outside of like the evergreen trees everywhere is Mount Rainier. And we have a really good view of it here. So I was like, you know what? Rainier View sounds pretty cool. We'll rock that. And the school mascot are the Jokers, and that kind of comes just from, personal interests, kind of like my branding, I guess you could say. Just have a history of really liking fucking clowns, circuses, jesters, that kind of thing. And, Papa Joke, Jokers. It's kind of, so we got the hometown bit with the Rainier View, and then like a personal bit with the Jokers, so that we're the Rainier View University Jokers, and that's how we're going to to roll here on this Dynasty. So just a quick rundown of how we're gonna do this. So first of all, the difficulty is going to be on Heisman. I feel like that's the most important bit. We are on slowest coach XP to start. I don't think we're going to change this. I want this to be hard. I want to win the Natty one day, but I want this to be really difficult. So hopefully that happens. To start out, we're going to do 8 minutes, 20 seconds on the accelerated clock, and we'll kind of see how that feels. Go from there. If we got to change anything, we will, of course. But I don't really foresee any issues with this, at least for now. So that's why we're there. Auto recruiting is obviously going to be off. Blah, 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 blah. You can see the password here, so I'll just have to change that, I guess. Not that it matters because we have maximum users on 1, so never mind. Sliders will be all default for now again, and that is something that we can, I don't know, maybe look into and change as we go. None of this matters for that. So here's one thing. So when I did Team Builder, I picked the cupcake preset, which is supposed to be like the lowest overall. I wanted to take over as a 1-star shit, brand new prestiged school. Like we're nothing, brand new school. And I wanted the lowest overalls possible. And you have different kind of preset rosters that you can choose from. And I picked the one called Cupcake, which was supposed to be the lowest of the low. And quite frankly, like, it's a little better than like I want it to be, but like it's not letting me change the ratings. Maybe that's something I can do once I advance. But like we have a 71 overall. He's a senior at least, so like that's fine. 73 overall running back. Wide receivers, like, there's top 2 here. It's a senior, so that's fine, and a junior, so that's like not a huge deal. 63 tight end. The rest of the roster is pretty rough. I think we have a 78 linebacker, 71s, 75 right guard, 74 right tackle. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this isn't ideal. It's not exactly where I want it to be, which is like really in the dumps. But at the same time, if you look at the top of the screen, we are a 67 overall. Also, we are an independent school, so we're not in a conference yet. The way that I look at it is we got to earn our keep here in the FBS, and then we'll join a lower tier conference and work our way up. Try to get into a good conference. And, also, while I remember, you'll notice the stadium that we're playing at. So the way Team Builder is working as of right now on launch day of Team Builder, there's no generic stadiums, and there's no way to like edit like branding and stuff off of stadiums. So like if you pick another school's stadium and they have like their logo somewhere, or like the name of the university on the wall somewhere. Like, it's just gonna be the same. So I was annoyed by that at first, but then I figured, like, lore wise, what we could do is not take over, but play where the University of Washington plays. So we're going to be playing where the Huskies play. And the lore behind that, I guess, for this, if you just allow me to make some backstory, I guess, is going to be that, we're brand new school, brand new football program. We don't have a field. We don't even got anywhere to play right now. So we're going to use their stadium. We got to make about, a 40-minute drive up there with no traffic. I don't know. We can drive a couple hours maybe. We got to make a drive up there for our games and play there. So we will be playing there. And it kind of works out because I wanted to pick a really small stadium. And, like, as we get, like, into a better conference and everything, and we get better, like, we start getting ranked and everything, we could, like, go into a bigger stadium. But, like, you can't do that yet, at least right now in this year's game, pending any kind of change there. You can't do that. So this kind of works out because the attendance will still be low, so it'll be realistic because they have that in the game. But at the same time, when we do get big, we'll have a big stadium to pack up if we're able to. So I feel like this works out really well because it makes sense lore-wise. We can work up into a big school while still playing there. And then eventually, hopefully we can add a stadium or something. But I don't know if that's going to be an update, like, in the game. So for now, this works, and we're happy with it. Aside from that, a couple of the base rules. So again, I want this to be really difficult. So we're going to be running coach suggestions. And basically, I'm just going to have to pick between one of the 3 plays that show up on coach suggestions. We're playing on Heisman, like I said. You guys kind of get the gist. Other than that, the way that these videos are going to come out, you'll get kind of a glimpse today. We're going to open up by setting up our recruit board, set the schedule, and advance the week to week 1, and probably do whatever we have to do in week 1 pregame. So kind of a leading up to the game, doing all of these checklist things, and then the game will be its own episode. And when we do the games, just for immersion, I'm going to be just commentating the game as if I was just fully a spectator. So you're going to be hearing me say, like, oh, the quarterback made a bad read there. The quarterback made a bad throw. The running back took a bad angle on that. Whatever. The tackle, like the linebacker dove when he shouldn't have. Like, I'm not going to be saying, like, oh, I messed up this, I did that. It's going to be just for immersive value for me to just commentate the game as if I was just watching it as a commentator, as a spectator, and letting it play out. And then the next episode after the game will be the same thing. We'll have, the week 2 in between stuff. So, like, recruiting, checking standings, looking at stats, things like that. And then, the next episode will be the next game, and then the next episode will be recruiting, and you get the point. So that's how these videos are going to be structured. That's how we're going to do this. So yeah, let's start right now. Let's get right into the first preseason weekly to-do list. All right, so set up recruiting board and scout prospects. So like I showed you, and like is obvious, we need everything, okay? We need every single thing here. Also, for what it's worth, I forgot to mention, I did pick recruiter as the coach type, and we'll kind of see how that goes. I don't want it to be OP, and I did put it on slowest XP, so hopefully that works out. I really want this to be difficult, and we're going to get blown out, boys. Like, that's just going to happen. So if you're here to watch me blow people out, and you're just here for, like, great gameplay and everything like that, and, like, high-scoring offense, like, that's not going to happen right now. Like, we're some years away from really competing for anything. So this is more about the rebuild, getting recruits, and scouting them up and building this team from the ground up in a difficult way. Also, last thing real quick, I'm sorry. I didn't go into this with any notes, so I'm just kind of winging this. Last thing before I forget, I do stream, and all of these games will be played on stream, and I am recording them separately, and then will be up. Like, it's going to be a weird thing. I figured I'd throw that in there. If you guys wanted to hop in the description, or sorry, the link will be in the description. But if you don't want spoiler alerts, maybe just don't do that. But the reason why I mention it is because in my stream we have a 25,000 channel point redemption, which is for a recruit in College Football 25. So that's going to be something that's going to be a little weird. If you're only watching on YouTube, you might notice a guy, maybe we scout a quarterback and his name's like Will Johnson or something, and then we get him, and then when you see him for the first time, his name's, I don't know, Zach Bryan. I have no clue. Like that. The reason why is because we have custom recruits. So if people come in and they redeem their points, then they can. It's kind of like a waiver wire in the order that you claim your points. You will be able to kind of, take a prospect and make them yourself. And we're not doing any goofy names, no celebrities, no anything stupid, no usernames, nothing like that. It's going to be fully like immersive first and last names, like nothing to take away from the immersion of this at all. That's like the rule. So that is something worth mentioning and pointing out. So if you're interested in that, come on over. But if you don't want spoilers, then don't do that. But either way, that is what's going on there. So I figured I'd make that clear now before you guys get maybe a little confused about names that are being changed after we get some commits and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's look at the prospects in our recruiting board, and this is the first time I am getting a chance to look at this. So because we replaced Old Dominion, our pipeline is going to be in Virginia, which is a little weird. It's a little weird. And no flame at Old Dominion. All right, I just picked a random 1-star school. Don't hate me if you like Old Dominion. I'm sorry about it. Somebody had to go. All right. So we're going to look into these guys, and I guess we should sort by pipeline and start seeing what we can do. So I really don't want like 1-stars. Like, okay, this quarterback is a 3-star. He's fairly interested already. He's from Virginia. Let's see. He's a JUCO right now. I'm not sure how that works, if I'm being honest. I have no clue how that works. Is that a transfer then? And that's another thing I may as well say. Like, I don't know a lot about college football. So there's that. But, whoa, this guy is... Oh, never mind. Deal breaker. Playing time, have A+, need B-. Okay, so no, he's fine. I have not started a Dynasty yet, so I'm going to be learning with you guys right here, right now, as we go. So bear with me, okay? That being said, are the JUCOs technically transfers? Like, a sophomore JUCO, if I get him, is he going to be a junior next year? Like, is that how that works? I imagine it is. And if that's the case, I don't want JUCO. And maybe I'm wrong, and you guys can let me know down below. I'm sure there's already people typing it, whoever's watching. All right, so regardless, let's go ahead and take a look in the pipeline and see what we got. So we got a 2-star right guard. I don't really know where to even start. I guess we should start here. So this quarterback... Here we go, 3-star quarterback. We got a good pipeline for him. Nazir Peace. He's a scrambler. We're going to add him. No reason not to add him. I don't really know if I should target 3 stars, 2 stars. Like, I don't know what's out of reach. But we're going to add him. Oh, man. This is going to be in-depth. This is going to be a lot to look through, for sure. We're only going to go pipeline for now. Maybe that's a dumb idea as well, but, we're going to do it. What else we got here? So this is a running back. He's from Maryland, Barry Weinstein. We're going to go ahead and add him, I guess, a 3-star. We're going to stick with high school for now. Again, tell me if I'm stupid for this. We got an athlete. We'll go ahead and add him. Maybe I should just look through every position and get at least one of each position up here. That's probably the way I should do this. I don't want to go for 4 stars yet. I don't think we're going to be able to get them. I think it might be a waste of time. We will see. Free safety we'll add. Another athlete we're going to add. An end. Oh, wait, never mind. That end is a 4-star. We're not going to go for those right now. Again, I don't know if that's stupid. We'll add this safety. Another athlete here. Another running back. Let's just go through and make sure that we're getting... Oh, wait, no, that's pipelines. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. So, yeah, we'll do pipelines. Okay, yeah, let's make sure that we're doing this. So, recruiting board. Okay, so we have 2 running backs. We do have a quarterback. Let's get another one, at least one more. Because quarterback, obviously very important. Let's go see if anybody's interested in us. We are? Yeah, that's the JUCO guy. We're not going to go for Buddy right now. There is a couple more 2-stars down here. We're going to take a look at them. That's going to be Huff. And I guess for now, we're just going to kind of leave that. I'm probably going to go pretty hard onto Nazir Peace. Just to... really, I mean, at least to scout him at first and just to see what we can do with a 3-star QB. Running backs, we did add a couple. Not interested in fullbacks right now. That is definitely not a need. Let's go ahead and look at the receivers. And wow, there is... Oh, these are all recommended. Let's look at the pipeline receivers. And there's a 3-star that has us as an option. Sayaki Curl. And again, his... it's probably going to change his name, so don't get too caught up in that. What are all these deal breakers? That's what this is, right? When it's like crossed off, or are they just not into us? So, like, they just don't like us at all. Trent Cleveland. We'll add a couple of these 2-stars just to kind of check out, I suppose. Tight end. Okay, this guy has us on his list at least. Gallimore. Again, like, we're just going to try to load up on some folks here. These are all 1-stars. Let's sort. Okay, we're not going to get... We're going to go to the 3-stars down here. So this guy's pretty close in the pipeline. We're going to pop him in there. We need tackles, man. So we're going to just pop some tackles in here. And then, like I said, we're going to check them out, of course. There's another tackle right there. Another tackle right there. We need some guards. We're going to sort this by the pipeline, actually. There we go. We got some guards in here. And my dog's freaking out. Ignore him. So we got some guards in here. And then we're going to go look at the centers. Again, I'm just sorting by pipeline. This guy's listed as athlete, which is interesting. He could be like a tackle or an end or something as well. We'll add some of those, and we're running out of spots here, so we got to be careful. We're going to add some DEs. We'll add a couple of them here. A couple defensive tackles. Some 3-stars. Again, I don't know if this is smart to just only go after 3-stars or not, but that's what we're doing right now. Some outside linebackers. Let's add a couple of those guys in here. Boom. Boom. Maybe a left outside linebacker. And then, oh, buddy, we're going to have to go after some corners here. It's getting rough already. We're going to add 2 corners, and then let's add a safety. I'm sure there's somebody we can remove. We're going to go check that out. And, like, I'm probably driving some people nuts because they... Oh, wait, I already added some safeties. Okay, what about strong safeties? There's one right here. He's a JUCO, though. Again, I don't know if that's stupid to just ignore the JUCO, but we are for now. And then our last target will be this strong safety. And, yeah, I guess that's going to be the list that we're going to look at for now. And now we can start scouting some of these guys, I do believe. Let me go make sure all these guys are in high school. Make sure... Oh, I did get a JUCO. That is a wide receiver. So we'll remove him, and we're going to get a different wide receiver real quick. And, you know, I'm going to have to learn this and get better at this. I haven't done this on this game before. So, Definitely something that we're going to have to get used to and get better at. We're going to add Logan Gentry to the list. Okay, let's see. Any other JUCOs? Okay, last one right there. It's a safety. So we're going to go ahead and remove him. That was a strong safety, right? I do believe. And we're going to go add one more of those. Just to kind of, you know, we're just going to start out this way and see how it goes. Sort by pipeline here. And that's JUCO. I think I just recently did that like a moron. I guess we'll just target you. And now everybody is a high school kid. And now I think we can start to scout these guys. All right, so can I sort these by position? That's interest status, recruiting stage, default. Okay. Oh, right here. Duh. Okay, so first we're gonna check out the quarterbacks. We got Nazir Peace, and this is a very interesting one because he's the best pipeline, and we're third in interest for him. He's a 3-star. He's the 152nd ranked QB right now. So that's not the best, but let's go ahead and scout him up and see what he has, and that's looking pretty good to me, at least so far. We're just gonna scout him all the way up. I mean, look, is it the best thing ever? No. Is that good enough for where we're at? Yes, absolutely it is. And so because of that, we're just gonna offer him a scholarship right away. Like, fuck it, we're doing it. You're getting a scholarship. And we're going to hope for Nazir Peace. Now, let's see what else we got in here. We're just going to scout all these guys up. Oh, he's actually cracked. Connor Elgin is actually cracked. We're definitely adding him a scholarship as well. 91 speed, 89 throw power. He's better than Peace. Okay, this is our new... if we have to choose, we're definitely going after Elgin, and I'm sure his name will change, so don't worry about that if we get him. And now we're going to check out Daryl Huff as well, who isn't the best, but like, worst case scenario, he's here. I'm not going to offer him a scholarship yet, but I like what I'm seeing out of Buddy here. Let's go down to the running backs, and let's check out who we got in here. Are we on any of these guys' lists? We are not right now. We're still gonna scout him up, obviously. Okay, so he's a bust, but that being said, he's still gonna be the best thing we have. So he's not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna just leave him there for now. I'm not gonna offer him a scholarship just yet. Let's go ahead and scout Tua Hardman, and we got our first gem. We got our very first gem. I thought there'd be an achievement for that, but I guess not, or a trophy, whatever. 74 catching, 86 change of direction. The agility's a little low. Acceleration and speed are both at 89. We're gonna offer him a scholarship and hope for the best. Alabama is also interested in him, so we might not have a shot at Buddy, but Brady Doss, let's check him out real quick. And he's about who we thought he was. The change of direction is a little low. He can catch. We're gonna keep our eye on him. Let's head over to the wide receivers, and we are running out of time here. Ooh, we got a gem. 93 speed, 90 excel. The catching's all a little bit low, but we are 100% offering Von Ingold a scholarship. And then we got Sayaki Curl here. Let's go ahead and scout him up. And 94 speed. Okay. A 94 speed, 93 excel. The catching's a little low. Look at the spectacular catch, though, at 80. 60-something release, though, which isn't good. We're going to offer him a scholarship, though, because that is definitely somebody that we would like to have. Let's look at Paul Tam. Oh, and we are out of hours. So that's going to be it for scouting for us right now. We did offer we offered 5 scholarships. It says on the top, right? I just realized. And we found a couple of gems, a few gems, and I'm pretty excited about that. So now let's go look at the custom schedules. And I don't want it to be hard, especially right away. So we are an independent school. So we don't have any conference games that we have to play. That being said, we're going to start out nice and easy. As easy as we can with the worst FCS team in the game, just to get a feel for where we're at. We're going with the Astronauts. They're 63 overall. We better be able to beat them. And now let's just see who else we got. So, again, I don't want to go crazy. What's East Carolina's overall? It doesn't say. They were 8-5 last year. I don't really want to blame them. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of want to get a little, easy to start. Easy to start. Let's get a soft landing into this. We will get blown out. Trust me. And we're probably going to get blown out by FCS, if we're being completely honest. We got 78 Rice, 73 Ohio. Let's go with Ohio. We're going Ohio. Virginia Tech was not good last year. Again, we'll go with how about a little Akron next game. Bowling Green, Coastal Carolina, Georgia State, Texas State, Georgia Southern, App State. We'll get one hard game in here. How about we do? Well, James Madison and Marshall were pretty good last year in their records. How about we get rid of? We'll get rid of Marshall. Our second to last game, we'll do a hard one. I don't want to go crazy, but we'll do one ranked opponent. Oh, and these are the only ones available. We'll pick Clemson. We'll go at Clemson. We'll go home for the last one. How's that sound? We'll play in Clemson. We'll get absolutely rocked by Clemson, and then we'll have one more game left. So it's mostly a Mickey Mouse schedule, but again, we will lose, boys. Like, we're going to get rocked by these teams. I'm telling you this right now. Maybe I should do 2 really hard games just to keep, maybe we should just get rid of Akron. Let's do 2. We'll do 2 ranked opponents just to keep things more interesting, I guess. Again, we're going to get rocked, boys. So it doesn't really matter who we play here. Why don't we play Washington? No, that's going to be weird. That's going to be weird. We'll hold that off. We can start a rivalry with Washington later. For now, or should we? Should we just play Washington every year? Let's just play Washington. We'll do at, and then we can do another, we can have another home game here against, oh wait, no, I want to go at Coastal Carolina because they got a cool field. We'll be at home for Bowling Green. All right, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So let's change one more. We'll go at Ohio, I guess, as well. We have a very home. We're gonna go versus Ohio, and then we'll change one of these because we have a very home-friendly schedule near the end. We'll have a 3-game stretch here where we play on the road. I think that'll be. We'll do it this way. That way we don't play 3 and 0. We'll do 2 and then 1 at home and then 2. So all right. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at home, 6 on the road. I think that's perfect. We play Washington in week 3. We play Clemson in week 13. We're going to get absolutely rocked by them. But not only that, but we're going to get rocked by these other teams too. So none of this really matters if we're being honest. Like, it doesn't matter how horrible of an opponent we play. We're going to get absolutely destroyed. Let's take a look at the top stories right now. I'm not sure what's in here. Oh, I guess that's what it is right here. So it's just Heisman watch. Ollie Gordon is the favorite. Shedeur Sanders is number 2. Quinshon Judkins is number 3. Travis Hunter, Carson Beck. Beck has been named preseason first-team All-American. Okay, Judkins has been named first-team All-American for the preseason, as well as Ollie Gordon. So that's neato. And now we can upgrade some coach skills. Let's check out what we got in here. I guess I can only go over here to recruiter for now. I want to get the O-line going. So Let's put our scouting points into O-line. I feel like that's going to be the best way to go about this for now. And now let's go ahead and advance to the next week, because this is going to be... oh, look at this. We are #1 for peace. I did not advance right there. It just did that for me. We are at risk of losing some players, which I'm okay with. Losing some of the higher overall guys, because again, like, we started this for a reason. So okay, so we are once again, this is gonna be a long video. We are in a bye week, so we're gonna do our recruiting. At least these first few recruitings are gonna be very quick, because we're just gonna be scouting people. So let's just scout through all these guys, and then yeah, we'll decide, you know, if we want to offer them a scholarship or not. Here's a free safety. Again, I mean, pretty much everybody's going to be pretty good for us. This guy isn't the best, but, like, I feel like that's good for us. Like, we have a better shot at him, probably. We're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Let's take a look at Joel Cheeseman. Ooh, oops. I'm over here pressing, spamming A. Whoopsie. Cheeseman is okay. I'm not, like, mad about it. We're going to go ahead and... I think I offered him a scholarship. Also, because of this, let me go take a look at something. We can do these actions now as well. And I really, really want Connor Elgin. So we're going to send the house at Connor. We're absolutely going to send the house at Connor. I don't want to do it with Peace yet. We're already in his top schools anyway. So there's really no reason to go crazy right now, I don't think. Unless somebody swoops in and does something else that's kind of fucking crazy. Unless somebody else comes in and does something kind of crazy. Let's take a look at Tam. This is a receiver we were looking at before. Oh, 82 speed. We have our first guy that we're just going to remove. He's not big enough to be a tight end anyway. We're going to remove Tam, and we're going to go add another receiver. That is a no bueno. That is our first removal of just a no thank you, buddy. Let's go take a look at some 3-stars. Let's see if any of them have us in interest. We already have Curl in there. We're #2 for Curl. So that's awesome. We can take a look at Mitchell Casey. Like, we're in his list as well. He does have offers from Ole Miss and Mississippi State, though. So maybe that's not in our best interest. Timothy Savoy has no offers and really no crazy schools looking at him. But the fact that this guy's interested in us, even though we haven't really given him any kind of look, is interesting. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at him. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to go right to him because I'm really curious what he's looking like. Mitchell Casey, why are you so interested in Rainier View, buddy? Ooh, 94 speed. Yeah, I mean, we're going right into offering him a scholarship. And because he's already, like, got some interest in us, we're just going to... Maybe I shouldn't send the house yet. I shouldn't send the house. I'm getting excited. I'm wanting to send the house on everybody. Let's go ahead and scout up Logan here. 94 speed is very good. And we're going to offer him a scholarship as well. We do have some receivers in here who look very, very interesting. Let's keep going down the list. We got a tight end here. Let's check him out. I mean, he has decent catching. I don't see his speed on here, but he has 80 acceleration. Good catch in traffic as well. But we're out of hours, so we're going to go ahead and back out of that. I think we will offer him a scholarship, though. We're going to go to the next week, and this is where our first game will be as well. So this is going to be our last little moment here. We are in... Wait, so this is... We're getting locked out of these guys, right? Jeez, why does it go away? I didn't press it. Oh, I can go back to it. Okay, cool. So these guys are getting rid of us, right? Like, they're locking us out. So we're done with these guys. Like, that's tackles and guards. We need more tackles and more guards. So we'll go add them. And then we're going to have our first game after this recruiting session. So here we go. Let's go prospect targets. Okay, so how do I sort by... Okay, here we go. I don't want to be targeting anybody who's locked us out, but it seems like we are. So how does that work? How do I get rid of them once they lock us out? Because it says I'm at 35 out of 35 targets. Let's go take a peek here. I guess you just got to remove them in here, which is unfortunate. So 4 tackles, 2 guards. Let's go ahead 4 tackles and 2 guards. Okay, sort by pipelines here. All right, so we got a right tackle, a left tackle, a right tackle, a right tackle, and then 2 guards as well. We'll go guard. And I hope I didn't just remove somebody on accident like a dummy. We'll go guard and... That's a JUCO. JUCO. Oh, here we go. Guard and guard. And we got a good pipeline here for Carl Johnson. Okay, so back to the recruiting board. Let's go see if anybody else locked us out. Yes, a running back and an end and a linebacker. So let's get rid of the running back here. Let's go add another one. And again, like, this might be a stupid way to do it. I don't want to cheese things. That is important as well to note, that I really don't want to cheese anything. Like, so if I'm doing this, you know, not very well, or like I'm not optimizing this, or like doing some meta thing, like, that's good news to me, to be honest with you. So like, I'm totally fine with that. Let's see what else we got here. What was it? An end and an outside linebacker. We're gonna go ahead and add those guys. So we'll go with a D and pipelines. And like I said, we're gonna add a DE. Boom. Actually, let's see if we can get a better pipeline. Oh, right here. Oh, we're already targeting him. Let's just sort by pipeline again. Okay, this is about the best we're gonna do. Which was the guy we had the first time. Who's bigger? 6'4", 255. Yeah, he's bigger. We'll do that. And then we're gonna go look at outside linebacker as well. And we got a 2-star here. I'm gonna shoot for 3 stars and see what that's like. And if we need to tone down our aggressiveness on 3s and go down to 2s, then we will. And it kind of seems like we already are. We're getting locked out. Like, I don't know if this is a lot of lockouts. It seems like a lot of lockouts. Now back to this tight end who we already recruited up. We're going to offer him a scholarship as well. And then we're going to kind of see where we're at with some of these guys. So Peace, we're still number 1. Hardman. Hardman's a tough sell. We're gonna... Is this somebody worth sending the house? What was he? He's an athlete. His carrying's low. Honestly, I'm not like super impressed with Hardman. Like, am I crazy? Am I missing something here? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not gonna go crazy for the guy. Same thing with Esposito here. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm dumb. Elgin. We are number 1 for Elgin. And we're going to keep doing it, man. We're going to keep doing it. We have already offered him the scholarship. I don't know how you check, like, what they're interested in. I don't think I have seen... Okay, you can't yet until it's top 5. We're going to keep sending the house at Connor because he's sick. And we're the only school that has offered him a scholarship. Alabama hasn't yet. They're going to get him if they want him. Like, let's be honest. So hopefully they leave us be. Let's see, who else we got here? We already offered him a scholarship. Free safety, 88 speed, 71 zone, 77 pursuit. He's pretty good. I think this might be send the house worthy. We're at the very least, we're gonna DM him. Let's see how that goes. Is there more I can do? Can I do all of these things? Or no? No, it doesn't look like you can. Vaughn was pretty cracked. Yeah, Vaughn's cracked. We really want Vaughn. Vaughn's crazy. We're gonna send the house at Vaughn. Vaughn's crazy. So was... There was another receiver I really liked. Who was that? Was it Casey? Because I feel like we're just going to start sending the house on some of these guys. I want to get some of these guys locked up. Yeah, Casey's crazy. We're going to go ahead and do it for him as well. I want to get some receivers. And then we really got to get some O-line. So let's start putting some points into scouting. O-line out. Let's see. Okay, so he's a bust. But, like, he's still the best thing. That, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's still better than anything that we have. So if that means that we have a better shot at getting him, then so be it. This guy seems pretty good. We're going to offer him a scholarship. Again, all of these guys are probably going to end up getting scholarships. I don't care if they're busts. Unless there's something glaringly wrong with them, they're going to be better than what we have. This guy's a decent player. Good strength. The run block power and pass block powers are good. He's just got to get some stuff up in general. Let's go ahead and offer him as well. Let's take a look at Pal. We're going to scout Arno. Okay. And he has low strength, low run block. But he is a gem. I'll offer him a scholarship because, again, it's better than what we got. Ooh, 73 strength. Again, like, we don't really have anything to be really picky about over here. So we're just going to offer it, and then we're going to scout out, and that's it. We're out of hours. So hopefully we can get Connor at the very least. And the top stories of the week, rivals Miami and Florida will head against each other. Florida unranked, Miami ranked 23. High anticipation for New Mexico, Arizona, apparently, so they say. And apparently that's a bitter rival. Again, I don't really watch college football, so maybe that's the dumbest thing I've said in this whole entire thing. But whatever. We got Georgia Clemson week 1. That's exciting. Number 1 ranked Georgia, 17 ranked Clemson, who we will face later in the year. And then Arkansas State and Georgia Southern open up a Sun Belt Conference rivalry. So that's it, boys. That is it. So in the next video, we will be taking on FCS East in the debut game for the Rainier View Jokers, Rainier View University Jokers. And it says here, first game jitters. Coach Jay Belford says early mistakes are expected, but the coaching staff is confident in the team ahead of this week's opener. We're not. That's coach speak. That's some fancy schmancy coach speak right there, boys. We have no confidence at all. We're going to get sent to the moon by the astronauts. All right? Score prediction. 37-10 astronauts. That's my honest score prediction. Boys, long first video. Next video you see will be week 1 of our brand new Dynasty. I'm so excited to get this going. I hope you all enjoyed. If you do, please like, subscribe. You know the whole thing. You know the routine, the whole YouTube thing. And again, you can find my information, my stream link down below. And I appreciate you all. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. I will be reading all of them. So I appreciate you all very, very much. And we will see you when we go and face FCS East. Have a wonderful night, boys. Or day, or morning, evening, wherever you're at. Have a good one.